Inflation is still stubbornly high, and with only 6 months until the 2024 election, can Biden bring it down to 2%? Probably not. Today we're discussing this article on dailytorch.com by Robert Romano. Now, the current inflation rates are almost certainly going to impact the 2024 election, as the economy is a major concern for Americans. Inflation remains elevated at 3.4%. The persistent high inflation is a clear sign that the Biden administration has failed to manage the economy effectively. Since the past 12 months, again, it's 3.4%. Four of the major contributors to the sticky inflation are food away from home, rising 4.1%, electricity rising 5.1%, shelter rising 5.5%, and transportation services rising a whopping 11.2% in the 12 months leading up to April 2024. The Biden administration has not done a good enough job. According to public sentiment, one major criticism is that the Fed didn't start raising rates early enough to combat the inflation. Under the Trump administration, inflation was low and people felt confident. The public surveys show people felt much better economically under the Trump administration than they do now under the Biden administration. While it is true the pandemic did have some impact on keeping inflation low, even before that, people were generally more satisfied with Trump's economy. That is what the recent polling data says. Now, again, the Federal Reserve, they could have started raising these rates much earlier, because people in 2022, from then until now, have felt the pressure of the economy. Their wages simply haven't kept up. And we have the 10-year, 2-year has remained inverted, which is a major issue as well. So whatever Biden might try to do, there's only a few more reports coming out between now and Election Day, and voter sentiment has pretty much set in. People are looking at things now, and it would be really hard to change their mind unless there was a drastic improvement in the economy between now and Election Day. And that's probably just not going to happen. There's not enough time for something that drastic to happen. The media has been saying the economy's not that bad, it's not that bad. But then again, Americans are not seeing that. Now, the corporate media is trying to play for Biden, as they always do, but it makes Americans trust the media even less, because what they're hearing is not what they're experiencing. It's literally two different realities, because when your wages don't keep up with the cost of living, it puts pressure on you to get a job with a higher salary or cut expenses or go into debt. And that's what a lot of Americans have been doing, and they're holding the Biden administration responsible for this. As you can see, the last report before the election day is November 5th. The last report is October 10th. So there's really not that many left. If you look here, there's 5 left: June, July, August, September, October. And with that being said, people are just thinking, why can't I afford the things that I used to be able to afford? So it is unlikely that voters are going to think well of Biden when Election Day comes due to the economy. Hey, if you enjoy this update, subscribe. Hit the subscribe button, and we've got some great videos coming up soon.